Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're just doing another little update in regards to anime as a whole, but we're also referencing Anime Network, HIDIVE, and a few other things happening in anime world. Before we go ahead and jump into it, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. As always, I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out thenerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Also, make sure you're following along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. Sometimes we do post some things over there when we don't have enough information for a video just yet, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure to follow. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so that way you get notified of any new videos to come out. If you do like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. Alright guys, so today we're just doing a little update in reference to anime. If you guys haven't seen the previous videos I've made in reference to anime, go ahead and check those out. We first talked about how HBO Max was losing Crunchyroll when Funimation bought Crunchyroll, and then we talked about how Hulu was losing the Funimation content, and then we found out that they still have some of the anime content, just not under the Funimation and Crunchyroll brands. Some of this stuff is still unfolding as we speak, and there's going to be a lot more information and videos to come, so make sure to stay tuned. Today we're talking a little bit about Anime Network. If you guys saw the last video, we were looking over on Hulu and we saw a channel or a hub that said Anime Network. I wasn't really sure what it was and did not want to get into it in that video. So since I have looked it up. Now, I also told you guys that there was going to be a future video with some information in regards to anime that I had just found out that day when I was filming that video. It actually works out perfect because it had relations to Anime Network that I did not know. So let's go ahead and jump in. First, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back on the Roku TV behind me, and we're going to pull up Hulu and take a look at that Anime Network. So if you do a search on Hulu for anime, you will get Anime Network. Now, if you're doing this search in the future, you may or may not see Funimation and Crunchyroll because I do believe, as I stated in that video, that they are probably going to be removing that branding. They are slowly removing the content, so you may not see those in the future. And stick around because we may have a future video taking a look at Aniplex. I'm not really sure what Aniplex is, so we may look at that in a future video. But today we're going to pull up Anime Network. Now we did pull it up in the last video. As you can see here, they have A to Z. They only have 3 things here. So I don't know what they're going to continue with as far as having Anime Network content up here, but that's what they show in the app. So again, I do speculate and think that they may be kind of rolling everything just under the one anime section here. I kind of think that what Hulu is doing is just putting everything under one category that says anime, so they may be moving the Anime Network stuff into it, Funimation, Crunchyroll, and anything else. Now, this brings me to my next point. They do have Sentai Filmworks. Let's take a quick look at that before we continue. So again, we're going to kind of scroll down. We're going to go A to Z and just take a look at what they have. Now, I will have to get myself a little bit more familiar with anime. As I've said, I'm not hugely into anime, so I don't really know which ones of these are popular. Unless it's a hugely popular name that I've heard of, then I might know. But I also don't know which ones, maybe have been on other platforms such as Crunchyroll or Funimation. But they obviously have a bit more content under here, but still not a lot. But you can see those 2 things there. Let's go ahead and jump off here, and I'm going to come back over to the camera. Alright guys, so the reason I showed you those 2 things over there on Hulu, and what brings us to the whole point of today's video, So Anime Network was launched back in 2002. They primarily are on a cable network, so if you have cable TV, then you can find the Anime Network. As far as any of their online streaming, they do stream on HIDIVE. So for those of you that aren't familiar, HIDIVE is a platform similar to Funimation or Crunchyroll. I don't think it's been as popular, but there has been some people that do like HIDIVE. We will take a further look into HIDIVE in a future video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But they stream a lot of their online content over there. Now, as you can see, under Hulu, they still have the Anime Network name, but they do put most of their content over on HIDIVE. Now, the company that owns both HIDIVE and Anime Network is Sentai Holdings. And Sentai Holdings is just their holding company. They go by Sentai Filmworks, which, as you saw, was another one that we looked at over on Hulu. So, HIDIVE, Sentai Filmworks, and Anime Network are basically all the same entity. Now, where this all comes into play here today is that AMC Networks, who obviously owns the AMC channel, who at the time of filming this had just purchased the other day Sentai Holdings, which obviously gets them Sentai Filmworks, HIDIVE, Anime Network, and more. So this could be a big thing for anime. So now AMC has their AMC Plus, which when you subscribe to it, you get all of their content, such as your AMC content, your IFC Films content, Acorn TV, All Black or ALLBLK, Shudder, Sundance Now, and we can only assume that they're going to have the HIDIVE content on there, which is going to have all the other content in there as well. So what this really means for anime, at this point we are still a little unsure. As it just happened, things are still unfolding and things are moving very quickly. But what we can speculate is that there's a decent amount of content that AMC just purchased, and hopefully they will make it easily accessible, especially to people who have AMC Plus, like myself. Hopefully we'll be able to get all that content without having to subscribe to HIDIVE, but at least we know that going forward, HIDIVE's probably going to have a lot more content up there. We will make a future video kind of reviewing HIDIVE, going over HIDIVE after all this dust settles, and kind of checking it out, comparing it to what we may have for anime in the future. But with that being said, whether it's all done through AMC Plus or done through HIDIVE or a combination of both, going forward, it looks like we're going to have AMC/HIDIVE, and then we're going to have whatever Funimation ends up coming out with, whether it's Verve or just rebranding Funimation, whatever we end up with that. And currently we still have a lot of anime content over on Hulu. So it looks like they're making it a bit easier for anime, and I definitely think there's going to be a lot more to come and make it a lot easier for you to find everything. Now, it may make it kind of similar to how it was months ago, where you had to choose between Funimation or Crunchyroll or have to subscribe to both. It looks like it may be kind of going down that path again. We may have two big names to kind of compete over and have to choose which one we're going to go with, but hopefully this competition just works better for us and we get to have a little bit of everything, if you will. So time will tell. If you guys are anime fans out there, make sure to kind of keep an eye out on any posts that we may make over on social media, as well as to make sure you subscribe so that way you don't miss any of this anime content as it all unfolds here. But that's all I got here for you guys today. As I say in all my anime videos, I'm still kind of new to anime. I'm still kind of learning what there is out there. I do prefer the dubbed anime, so down below, let me know what dubbed anime I should watch next. And for all of you anime fans that are out there, let me know what is your favorite anime and where are you currently watching it. But I do hope you guys got something out of this video here today. If there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll leave it in the description down below. If there's anything you noticed that I forgot, leave it in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. Don't forget to share this video across any social media platform that you like. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.